In this chapter, we're going to explore different ways you can log into Google Docs. And once we're logged in, we'll get a tour of the user interface. In this lesson, we're going to log into Google Docs using the web address. So here you can see that I've launched my browser, which happens to be Safari on the Mac. But if you're on the PC, no sweat, you can launch Internet Explorer. And from the Google page, you can see I've typed in Google Docs. Now I'm going to assume at this point that you've never done this before. You don't know what the web address is, perhaps, to get to the login screen for Google Docs. So you just search for it here in Google, and when you hit return, check it out. Right at the top, welcome to Google Docs. There's the address down below, docs.google.com. So that's the address you could type right here in the address field if you wanted to. But you can also click the link, welcome to Google Docs. It'll take you to the sign in page. And over here on the right is where you'll sign in. Now, just before we do that, it might be a good idea to create a bookmark or a favorite so that you never have to do that again. Here in Safari, the menu bar says Bookmarks. In Internet Explorer, it'll say Favorites. We're going to give it a click and choose Add. Now, here in Safari, I have the option of adding my new bookmark to the Bookmarks menu or to the Bookmarks bar. I'm going to leave it selected as Bookmarks menu. And for those of you using Internet Explorer, it will get added to your menu anyways. Now, I don't need all of this in here. I'm going to click right before Google Docs and just backspace over that stuff. That's all I needed to say. And when I click the Add button now, anytime I launch my browser, I can go right to the Bookmarks menu and Google Docs will be right there. Give it a click and off I go. So I'll do the same in Internet Explorer if you want to have a shortcut or quick access to this login screen, and then you're ready to log in. Now, all you need is the email account or email address that you used when you set up your account. So for me, I'm going to type in david.b.rivers@gmail, that's what I'm using, .com, and I'll type in my password. And notice down below there's a checkbox here. Mine is checked off. Remember me on this computer, so I won't have to actually do that every time. When I click sign in, I'll actually log in and arrive at my Google Docs homepage. Now, just before we get familiar with our user interface, in the next lesson, I'm going to show you how to log into Google Docs if you've got a Google Apps account. We'll create a gadget on our start page. That's coming up next.